The nice thing about getting that first coat of paint on the walls, it allows for the woodwork to then be installed, and I've been busy doing that. I had these baseboards in, I think I put them in a year or two ago, not sure. When I was cutting baseboard for the upstairs, I also did this because I only have a limited supply. Everything in this room is all original material to the house. I have put together a 100-year-old room, 100-plus-year-old room, using all original material, and I still got to clean that piece up and permanently install it. But otherwise, uh, trimmed around the cat portal here nicely, and I got base cap everywhere. The room was never going to look finished until I put the base cap in. So that's all in now, all the way along, and all the corners are just as tight as can be. And I coped all the inside corners, of course, to allow for expansion and contraction. And every one of these pieces that we're looking at here started out life looking, when I started with it, it looked kind of like this. Well, really kind of dingy, a very good piece of lumber, but every piece like that, to get it to look like that, takes 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever, depends on the length. And well, it's kind of an intricate profile too. We have the flat part that has to be scraped, and then the bevel, and then there's a flat here, and of course on the back side you gotta, so oh boy, cleaning up every bit of this stuff has been quite the adventure. I've spent probably 90% of my time cleaning stuff and 10% actually in installing. Anyway, the windows, well, I started in on those things. First thing trimming out in this room was the windows, and I got this one almost done. I found a piece for the final headpiece trim, but well, I gotta clean all that paint off and then cut it to fit, and that will be done. And the bottom piece here, well, let's give away the little secret. Oops, that's not installed yet. I still gotta insulate under there and then put that thing in. And this window over here, wow, boy, I gotta clean up that head, all the paint off of that. I gotta come up with some kind of filler pieces behind the trim, because the wall thickness is different, because it used to be lath and plaster and now it's drywall. So the wall thickness is a bit thinner now, so I gotta come up with a filler piece in the back. And actually that kind of is gonna help, because I think the way this was originally done, kind of hokey. The 1x4 casing nails to the window, but it does not make it all the way to the framing. It is dependent upon this piece to hold it in place. Well, what I want to do is, because I got to put a filler behind it like I did on this one, you can see there's a little extra piece added behind the trim. I got to do the same thing over here, and what I'm going to do is make a piece that adjoins these two so that it'll be more stable, more so than the original construction. And there is the very last of the pink paint that needs to go. Good gracious. Anyway, I had to save the action shot for you. So today's action shot is this is the very last piece of base cap that needs to go in. Is this thing right here, and it's all been fitted. I put my pilot hole in it, and every piece of trim in this room has been reinstalled using the same method that was used when the house was originally built in 1917, and that is using hand-driven nails, and nothing with any nail gun here. And Although when I do the shoe, I think I'm going to use a nail gun. I am not going to just pound forever. But so we fit this thing in, and we have an 8-penny, 2.5-inch finished trim nail. You saw me put the glue on the corner. And boy, I had a bit of splooshy there, didn't I? It's gonna. So we do that, and then we take our nail set. And I noticed while I was preparing for this, there we go, it's set, but I don't have a nail set back here. And that one. Let's see if we can't do that while we're on camera. Get this done already. So after this install here, I think I will go around and sand a little bit more on everything, touch it up. And the objective here is to spray polyurethane on all this trim within the coming week. So maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's my fun for today.